In our journey through life, we often embark on a quest that transcends the physical and material to find meaning, purpose, and a deeper connection with the cosmos. This quest, at its core, is spiritual, leading many to seek signs of awakening, a transformation that shifts our perspective from the mundane to the profound. But what does it truly mean to be spiritually awakened? Is it an endless pursuit of enlightenment? Or are there tangible signs that indicate we've arrived at a new understanding of existence? Are you curious about whether you're on the path to spiritual awakening? Do you wonder if the experiences you're having are indicative of a deeper transformation? It's possible that the signs you're looking for are not as elusive as they seem. They might not always be the grand epiphanies or life-altering revelations expected. Sometimes they manifest in subtle shifts in perception, changes in behavior, or a newfound harmony with the world around us. In this exploration, we invite you to consider 5 surprising signs that could suggest you're already fully spiritually awakened. These signs are not exhaustive, nor are they prescriptive. They serve as gentle reminders that awakening is as much about the journey as it is about the destination. It's a process of becoming, of peeling back the layers of conditioning, embracing our vulnerabilities, and stepping into our authentic selves with courage and compassion. As we delve into these signs, remember that spiritual awakening is a deeply personal experience. It doesn't follow a linear path nor adhere to a specific timeline. Each person's awakening is unique, shaped by their experiences, challenges, and insights. Whether you identify with all, some, or none of these signs, the key is to approach your spiritual journey with openness, curiosity, and a willingness to explore the depths of your being. Stay tuned, and let's embark on this exploration together, with an open heart and a seeking mind, ready to uncover the surprising signs of spiritual awakening that lie within and all around us. Sign 1. Embracing your shadows. The journey towards spiritual awakening is often envisioned as a path of light, filled with enlightenment and transcendence. However, a crucial, albeit less discussed, aspect of this journey is the confrontation and acceptance of one's shadow self. The shadow, a term popularized by psychologist Carl Jung, refers to the unconscious part of ourselves, the aspects we deny or hide from ourselves and others, often seen as negative traits or desires. Recognizing and embracing these darker aspects is a profound sign of spiritual maturity, marking a departure from mere surface-level existence to a deeper dive into the essence of our being. The process of facing our shadows is not about casting judgment or fostering guilt, but about acknowledging these parts with compassion and understanding. This introspection leads to profound healing and genuine self-acceptance. It's a pivotal shift from striving for perfection based on societal standards to embracing the totality of our existence, imperfections included. By confronting our shadows, we move beyond the realm of self-improvement, which often focuses on external or superficial changes, into the realm of deep self-understanding. This understanding acknowledges that our flaws and vulnerabilities are integral to our humanity and are as worthy of acceptance as our strengths and virtues. Embracing our shadows does more than just enhance personal growth. It fosters a sense of wholeness. By integrating these rejected parts of ourselves, we become more authentic and complete individuals. This integration is crucial for spiritual awakening, as it allows us to operate from a place of authenticity, where our actions and decisions are aligned with our true selves, rather than being dictated by societal expectations or suppressed parts of our psyche. Real-life application. Acknowledging and working with our shadow aspects is a delicate process that requires patience, courage, and self-compassion. Meditation and reflective practices are invaluable tools in this endeavor. Here are some practical steps to begin this transformative work. 1. Meditation and mindfulness. Regular meditation helps in cultivating a state of mindfulness where we observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice can reveal the aspects of ourselves that we usually avoid or suppress. Setting an intention to gently explore these areas during meditation can open the door to self-discovery and healing. 2. Journaling. Writing about our experiences, thoughts, and feelings can be a powerful way to bring unconscious aspects of ourselves into the light. Journal prompts such as, "What parts of myself do I find difficult to accept?" Or, "When do I find myself behaving in ways that don't align with my values?" can guide this exploration. 3. Shadow work exercises. Engaging in specific shadow work exercises, such as dialoguing with different parts of yourself, can facilitate understanding and integration. This can involve writing a conversation between your conscious self and your shadow self, helping to uncover hidden fears, desires, and motivations. 4. Seeking guidance. Sometimes the journey into the shadow can be challenging and confronting. Seeking the support of a therapist, spiritual counselor, or a support group familiar with shadow work can provide guidance and a safe space to explore these deeper aspects of the self. Embracing your shadows is a courageous step on the path to spiritual awakening. It's a journey inward that not only heals but also liberates, offering a more authentic, compassionate, and comprehensive understanding of who we are. This self-awareness and acceptance are key to living a fulfilled and balanced life, where light and darkness coexist, not as adversaries, but as complementary forces shaping our spiritual journey. Sign 2. Life's Synchronicities. Synchronicities, a term coined by psychologist Carl Jung, refer to meaningful coincidences that occur in our lives, which seem to have no causal connection, yet share significant meaning for the person experiencing them. These synchronistic events are often viewed as markers of being in alignment with the universe's flow, acting as signposts on our spiritual journey. They can manifest in various forms, such as serendipitous meetings, repeating numbers, or timely occurrences that answer our inner thoughts or questions. The concept of synchronicities challenges the conventional understanding of randomness, suggesting that there is a deeper order and interconnectedness in the universe that we can tap into. Synchronicities serve as gentle nudges from the universe, guiding us towards our true path or offering reassurance during times of doubt. For instance, thinking of a friend you haven't spoken to in years, only for them to contact you the same day, or coming across a book that addresses the exact problem you've been pondering, are examples of synchronicities that signal a deeper connection to the universal tapestry. These moments remind us that there is more to life than meets the eye, and that our thoughts and intentions can influence our reality in profound ways. These experiences are not mere coincidences, but are imbued with meaning and purpose, often arriving at moments when we need them most. They can serve as affirmations that we are on the right path, encourage us to pursue a new direction, or simply remind us of the interconnectedness of all things. Synchronicities can also appear as repetitive patterns, such as seeing the same sequence of numbers repeatedly. These patterns are not random. Instead, they are believed to carry specific messages or insights pertinent to our current life situation or spiritual growth. Real-life application. To harness the power of synchronicities in your life, it's essential to cultivate a mindset of openness and awareness. Here are some ways to enhance your receptivity to these meaningful coincidences. 1. Mindfulness and awareness. Practicing mindfulness helps you to be present and attentive to the nuances of your surroundings. allowing you to recognize synchronicities more readily. Whether it's through meditation, spending time in nature, or simply pausing to breathe and observe, cultivating presence is key. 2. Journaling. Keeping a journal of the synchronicities you encounter can be incredibly revealing. Over time, you may begin to notice patterns or themes that offer insights into your personal growth or the decisions you face. 3. Trust your intuition. Synchronicities often resonate with a deep part of ourselves that knows what is true or right. Trusting your gut feeling when you experience a synchronicity can lead you to uncover its relevance and message for your life. 4. Setting intentions. By setting clear intentions for what you seek or hope to understand, you open the door for synchronicities to bring you the guidance or answers you need. This active engagement with the universe can amplify the occurrence of meaningful coincidences in your life, encouraging viewers to notice and appreciate the synchronicities in their lives is not just about acknowledging these events, but understanding their significance as direct communications from the universe. These moments of connection are reminders that we are supported and guided on our journey, and that by aligning ourselves with the universe's flow, we can navigate our spiritual path with confidence and grace. Synchronicities are indeed magical, weaving a tapestry of meaning and purpose into the fabric of our everyday lives, urging us to look beyond the surface and embrace the mysterious and interconnected nature of existence. Sign 3. A sense of oneness. A profound sense of oneness with all living beings is a transformative aspect of spiritual awakening that distinguishes it from mere intellectual pursuits or philosophical understandings. This feeling of interconnectedness goes beyond the recognition of ecological or social interdependencies. It is a deep, emotional, and spiritual realization that we are intrinsically linked to the fabric of life itself. This realization can radically shift our perception of self and others, dissolving the illusion of separateness that often dominates conventional consciousness. It's an experiential awareness that all life is interwoven with a single, unifying essence, leading to a compassionate and empathetic approach to life that transcends individual concerns. The experience of oneness is characterized by a profound emotional resonance with the world around us. It transcends cognitive understanding, touching the core of our being and altering our relationship with life. This shift is not about intellectual assent to the idea that everything is connected. Rather, it's an existential awakening to the living reality of this interconnection. This awakening can lead to significant changes in how we view our place in the world, fostering a sense of responsibility and care for the well-being of all forms of life. The realization of oneness often arises from moments of deep contemplation, meditation, or spontaneous insight, but its implications are far-reaching. It challenges the ego's dominance, prompting a more holistic and inclusive perspective. Living from this place of unity, we naturally seek harmony rather than conflict, understanding instead of judgment, and compassion over indifference. It's a transformation that elevates our consciousness and aligns us more closely with the fundamental principles of love, kindness, and interconnectedness that underpin many spiritual traditions. Real-life application. Cultivating a sense of oneness and unity with all living beings can be nurtured through various practices that encourage connection, mindfulness, and compassion. Here are some practical ways to deepen this realization in everyday life. 1. Nature walks. Spending time in nature can be a powerful way to feel a sense of unity with the living world. The intricate beauty and inherent interdependence observed in natural ecosystems can mirror the interconnectedness of all life, fostering a deeper appreciation and sense of belonging to the natural world. 2. Meditation. Focusing on compassion. Practices such as metta, loving kindness, meditation, or Tonglen, sending and receiving, can help cultivate feelings of compassion and empathy, not just for specific individuals, but for all beings. These practices encourage us to dissolve barriers and open our hearts to the universal experience of suffering and joy, reinforcing the sense of oneness. 3. Community service. Engaging in acts of service without the expectation of personal gain can shift our focus from self-centered concerns to the welfare of others, fostering a sense of connection and unity. Whether it's volunteering for environmental causes, helping those in need, or participating in community-building activities, service is a practical expression of the recognition that we are all part of a larger whole. 4. Mindful consumption. Recognizing our oneness with all life also means being mindful of how our choices impact the world around us. Making conscious decisions about what we consume, from food to media, can be a reflection of our commitment to living in harmony with all beings. The realization of oneness is both a culmination of spiritual awakening and a starting point for living a life imbued with deeper meaning, purpose, and compassion. It's a profound recognition that changes not only how we view the world, but how we engage with it, inspiring actions that reflect our interconnectedness and shared destiny. As we cultivate this sense of unity, we contribute to the collective awakening of humanity, moving us closer to a world characterized by peace, understanding, and holistic well-being. Sign 4. Detachment from materialism. The journey towards spiritual awakening often heralds a significant shift in values, particularly a movement away from materialism towards a life characterized by simplicity and meaningfulness. This transition is not merely a change in lifestyle choices, but reflects a profound transformation in understanding what truly contributes to our well-being and happiness. As individuals become more spiritually awakened, the relentless pursuit of material possessions and societal markers of success loses its allure, replaced by an appreciation for the intrinsic values of life that offer genuine fulfillment. The before and after perspectives on success and happiness can be starkly different for those experiencing a spiritual awakening. Prior to this shift, success might be measured by wealth, status, and possessions, a never-ending cycle of accumulation in search of satisfaction. However, this external pursuit often leads to a sense of emptiness because it fails to address the deeper human needs for connection, purpose, and inner peace. In contrast, after awakening, success is redefined as living in harmony with one's values and embracing experiences that enrich the soul rather than the bank account. Happiness stems from simplicity, the joy found in nature, deep relationships, and creative expression. This perspective recognizes that peace and contentment cannot be purchased or acquired. They are the natural outcomes of living authentically and in alignment with one's spiritual essence. Real-life application. Embracing minimalism and finding joy in non-materialistic pursuits can be both liberating and challenging in a consumer-driven society. Here are some tips to navigate this transition. 1. Assess your values. Begin by clarifying what truly matters to you. What brings you joy, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose? Aligning your lifestyle and choices with these values is the first step towards a more meaningful existence. 2. Practice. Gratitude. Cultivate a habit of gratitude for what you already have. Recognizing and appreciating the abundance in your life can shift your focus from what you lack to what you possess, reducing the urge for constant acquisition. 3. Simplify your space. Start by decluttering your living environment. Letting go of unnecessary possessions can be a cathartic process, making room for clarity and energy to flow in your life. This physical decluttering can also mirror an internal process of letting go of mental and emotional baggage. 4. Mindful consumption. Before making a purchase, ask yourself if it aligns with your values and whether it's necessary. This mindfulness can help reduce impulsive buying and encourage choices that reflect your commitment to simplicity. 5. Seek non-material. Joy. Invest time and energy in activities that nourish your soul rather than your ego. This could be spending time in nature, engaging in creative hobbies, volunteering, or practicing meditation. These pursuits offer a sense of satisfaction and joy that material possessions cannot. 6. Build community. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who support and share your values. A community that appreciates simplicity and depth in life can be a powerful source of encouragement and inspiration. The shift from materialism to a life of simplicity and meaningfulness is a significant marker of spiritual awakening. It represents a deeper understanding of what it means to live a fulfilled life, one that honors our inner needs for connection, purpose, and peace. By embracing minimalism and seeking non-materialistic forms of happiness, we open ourselves to a richer, more meaningful existence that aligns with our true essence. Sign 5. Deep unconditional love. The spiritual awakening journey ushers in a profound transformation in the way love is experienced and expressed. This transition towards deep unconditional love for oneself and others is a hallmark of reaching a higher state of consciousness. Unlike the conditional love that is often influenced by societal expectations, personal desires, or emotional attachments, unconditional love is rooted in a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings. It is a selfless, boundless form of love that seeks nothing in return, recognizing that at our core, we are all part of the same universal fabric. Unconditional love transcends the limitations of traditional forms of affection or attachment, which are often predicated on the fulfillment of certain conditions or expectations. This higher form of love acknowledges and accepts the imperfections in ourselves and others, not as flaws to be fixed, but as intrinsic aspects of our shared humanity. It is characterized by an empathetic understanding and a compassionate regard for the well-being of all creatures, driven by the recognition of our common essence beyond superficial differences. This transition to unconditional love is indicative of a significant shift in perspective, a move away from egocentric views towards a more inclusive, holistic understanding of existence. It involves seeing beyond the individual self and embracing a more expansive view of self that includes others. In this space, the well-being of others becomes as important as one's own, and acts of kindness and compassion are extended without expectation of reciprocity. Real-life application. Cultivating unconditional love can be nurtured through intentional practices that open the heart and expand the capacity to love without conditions. Here are some ways to foster this profound form of love in daily life. 1. Forgiveness. Exercises. Practicing forgiveness, both for oneself and others, is crucial in cultivating unconditional love. Forgiveness releases resentment and opens the heart to love more freely. It can be facilitated through guided meditations, forgiveness letters, or reflective journaling, focusing on letting go of grievances and embracing empathy. 2. Gratitude. Journaling. Keeping a gratitude journal can shift focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in life. By acknowledging and appreciating the love and goodness present in our lives, we cultivate a mindset that supports unconditional love. Regularly noting down things you're grateful for can enhance your capacity to love by recognizing the interconnectedness and interdependence of all life. 3. Loving kindness. Meditation, metta. This Buddhist practice involves silently repeating phrases that express wishes for happiness, health, safety, and ease of well-being, first for oneself, and then extending outward to others. Meditation cultivates an attitude of loving kindness and compassion, breaking down barriers to unconditional love. 4. Mindful interactions. Approach every interaction with mindfulness and the intention to express kindness, compassion, and understanding. This practice can transform everyday encounters into opportunities for nurturing unconditional love by seeing beyond superficial interactions to the shared human experience. 5. Serve others. Engaging in selfless service or volunteer work can help cultivate unconditional love by putting the needs of others before your own. Acts of service can foster a sense of connection and empathy, reinforcing the understanding that giving love unconditionally enhances our own experience of love. The journey towards experiencing and expressing deep, unconditional love is both challenging and rewarding. It requires continuous practice, self-reflection, and a commitment to growth. As we open our hearts to love unconditionally, we not only enrich our own lives but also contribute to a more compassionate, understanding, and loving world. This profound form of love is the essence of true spiritual awakening, reflecting our highest potential for empathy, connection, and altruism. As we navigate the intricate tapestry of our spiritual journeys, the signs of awakening unfold within us like a lotus blooming in the quietude of dawn. Each petal reveals a new layer of understanding, compassion, and connection, drawing us closer to the essence of our true selves. This journey is not marked by the milestones of worldly achievements, but by the profound shifts in our hearts and minds as we embrace the light and shadows of our existence with equal reverence and grace. The path to spiritual awakening is woven with moments of profound realizations that we are all interconnected in the intricate web of life, bound by the universal threads of unconditional love and compassion. In this sacred journey, every step we take towards understanding, every moment of mindfulness, and every act of kindness brings us closer to the core of our being, a place where love is boundless and peace transcends the confines of the material world. As we peel away the layers of ego and materialism, we uncover the luminous soul within, radiating light that guides us and others on the path of spiritual awakening. Let this journey not be one we walk alone, but shared with every soul whose path we cross, for in their reflections we find fragments of our own. As we conclude this exploration of the signs of spiritual awakening, remember that the journey does not end here. It continues with each breath, each choice, and each moment of presence. Now, I invite you to continue this exploration of self-discovery and spiritual growth by watching one of the playlists on the screen. Let these stories, insights, and reflections be your companions as you navigate the path of awakening, reminding you that in the heart of stillness lies the key to understanding the profound mystery of existence. Together, let us journey towards a horizon where love knows no bounds and the light of awakening illuminates the path for all.